What is up, guys? Wraec is here with a new video, and today we are once again back on Zeus account. The reason? Simple. I suck at summoning. Yeah. The problem was I had 24 stellar crystals on my main account on the VN server. Well, not my main account, that's on global, of course. Tried to summon, got no copies, so no one copy test on my account. Zeus sent me a message and he said, well, mate, I got him at Legendary Plus. So I thought, well, either we don't look at him at all, or we check him out at Legendary Plus, and at that point, of course, Legendary Plus I prefer a whole lot. So this is him, very nice. Actually love the animation here. Not this one, the one when we open him. Can we watch that again? Yeah, the shark coming there looks great. Absolutely gorgeous character. And we are going to try him out a little bit. Not the in-depth test, of course, it's going to be a little bit of a trailer. On the 21st, he's going to be released on the global server. We're going to do a big summoning. Going to summon him on my main account. 5 copies will be from the guild coins, and then I have 400 stellar crystals as well. So we're going to do summoning fiesta, hopefully being lucky. Let's check out that headwear, by the way. Looks crazy with a little tail here. Not sure this will fit to anything, but he looks mean. Look how mean he's looking. That's great. Okay, love it. I want to check him out in-game. Just, I read his abilities once. Zeus probably once again pushed AFK stages like there is no tomorrow. Oh yeah, he did. So, yeah, we kind of have to live with that now. We'll just plug him into this team and see what happens. Let's put him to the back here. And I think we're just going to check and see what's going on there. I love the glow. That's his feast ability. Afterwards, he is supposed to eat the weakest ally or enemy on the board. And the video they made about him, they made a video about the 1.23 patch. And they said, woo, woohoo, juicy damage over there, okay. And they said that he's only eating enemies, but apparently from what I have read, he's also eating allies, and preferably likes to eat Talene, at least if I can trust Puzzle, which I reckon he's probably right about this. Look at that damage, my god. I mean, that is quite bad actually. Okay, okay. I was hoping for exactly that, honestly. Like some really nice high damage Hypogean to pair with Presto to kind of make like the Hypogean team. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might have a case of damage dealer here. Look at that shark attack. I like that. I didn't check out the second team. Okay, I think we're just going to skip this fight so we can see more Harak. Well, now that I think about it, maybe we can see a little bit of the hits. Because Lily May is doing a ton of damage as well. Of course, higher upgraded. But, yeah, puts it into perspective. What the hell did that Rowan do? Why did... Okay, I don't really understand why that guy dealt so much damage. Because he only has one attack with Wraec. I don't know how that worked. Okay, no idea what is happening here. Maybe anybody in the comments know, but usually Rowan doesn't deal damage at all. That has to be some combination with Harak. I don't really understand it right now. Maybe we'll see it later. Okay, comparison. Lily May, of course, at Supreme Plus dealt a little bit more damage. We do have a hero set bonus here. Of course, we get that. Okay, pretty standard one. Let's watch another fight. Let's watch another fight here. I want to see some more damage. So he starts off with his feast, which upgrades his crit, I saw, and haste apparently. We'll check this out in a second. Does some normal attacks, stays pretty much at the front line. And his ult is insane because this enemy can't do anything while he's hitting him. So this is very nice. And then we have the big hit there, apparently true damage. Finishing off the first enemy and then diving underwater. Well, it's not really underwater, it's underwood here. And straight to the next enemy, and during this time he is immune, of course, so that is also pretty good. We saw some heroes with immunity phases like Lily May. It is always a nice touch. And did you see how he just, well, not cancelled this ult, but during the ult he killed off the enemy and just quickly dashed over to the other one to finish it on the next enemy, so no hit of that ult is wasted. I love that, that's pretty cool. Ton of damage there as well. When he dashes over to the next enemy, and he's just making quick work of all of the enemies there, really. Honestly, like the movement bit that could be dangerous in PvP. Let's skip this as well. Okay, tougher enemies right here. Let's see how he's doing. I'm pretty confident this guy will do very, very well. Of course, some minor things we have here. In the season, of course, nice to activate the Celestial Hypogean skill tree with him. That will, of course, be a nice addition. And then, in the usual time outside of the season, +1 to every faction bonus when you use him in the team. So that is pretty nice as well. Got a little bit stunned there, it seems. Let's see. He's still knocked down. Okay, come on, do your ult. And there we have the ult. And he's quickly finishing off everybody in this team. That's insane. That's insane. Even though he wasn't shining too much in that run. Numbers, again with the insane damage from the Roan. Just quite mad. I hope I will understand that soon. We'll watch one more fight because I think we have seen enough here. Do we want to fight? Let's fight the golems with him. And then we're just going to go and try him in Dream Realm, because I saw some good things in Dream Realm happening with him. He needs somebody to eat those, so I'm not sure how we exactly design the team around that. I will just probably plug him into one existing team as a damage dealer for now, and then we are going to see what happens and what we can do better in a team. But you can see, oh, it's so nice. That looks so great. That looks so... That is such a moment where you know you want that hero. You want that hero. And I really want that hero right now. This time, no big damage on the Roan here. I wonder if he just didn't get to feast and didn't eat an enemy, if that is the reason. But do you see something else here? Check this out. Pretty low damage he took. Like basically nothing. That is insane. Okay, that is pretty cool. Let's take a little detour before we go into Dream Realm and let's check out his skills a little bit. We, of course, do have the ult. The ult we already saw, Vicious Assault, striking enemy 10 times. We have 60 damage, doesn't seem like much, but we also have extra damage to the lost HP, up to 120% of his own attack, and that times 10, of course, is a huge multiplier. Huge final strike knocks the enemy down. I would have thought this was true damage. It doesn't say so here, but I saw some true damage in there. Bit surprised by that. Remains unaffected and prevents the enemy from recovering HP. They showed that in the video, and that was pretty cool. 40% of attack HP per second, so we also have a damage over time effect in here. All of that gets buffed, so rather nice. And the enemy can't really do anything during the time he's knocked in the air. So that is pretty cool. This one we already saw, Tidal Assault, where he dives beneath the surface, swiftly reaching the weakest enemy. And he mostly used that to get from one enemy to the other. Coming up with the huge shark head that comes from underwater. And he's invincible in there. So this is a very cool ability. I like that. This is the feast mode you saw at the start. Exactly, crit buff and haste buff. And assisting or defeating unit resets the duration of feast mode. Okay, we saw that as well. And once he exits that, he loses control and indiscriminately devotes the weakest non-summoned unit. So that was wrong in the video, because it's whether ally or enemy, it doesn't matter. So he will eat one of your allies with a high likelihood in PvE game modes, instantly defeating them. So it's not like the last the Crazed Chalbrute, for example, where the hero that gets eaten gets spit out at one point. No, this one is done. Of course, maybe recovery mechanics or revive mechanics like the one from Talene can help here. He's unaffected during this time and cannot devour an enemy whose HP exceeds 200% of his own attack. So that is something to notify. A little bit of a disadvantage, honestly, at that point. I mean, the feast mode is great. The mode afterwards certainly, well, is a little bit of a disadvantage here. Life Drain is nice, and then we of course have the Mythic Plus. Upon assisting or defeating a unit, we gain 60% of their attack. So this is a huge stat boost that we can get up to 220% of his base attack and HP, and we haven't seen that yet. That was not in here. We just got to see what he does without the Mythic Plus, and even there it was fairly impressive already. Fairly impressive. Of course, we get the nice skill here, or the changed skill. At plus 15 for plus 5 and 10 we get the stat buffs here, up to 260% attack and HP, which you definitely will want to unlock. And here we have recovers HP when assisting or defeating a unit with the recovery amount equal to 50% of the defeated unit's max HP. Honestly, is a nice one. Wouldn't say it's too insane. Because we often run a healer. If you run a healer, you don't really need it. I think you really want the +10 though. The extra stats will be nice. Though he seems like a unit where you will go +25 anyway. So let's be real. Up on assisting or defeating 2 units. Recovers 700 energy from casting Vicious Bite. 700 and every single time? So he goes like ult into ult into ult or whatever. Okay, madness. I think once you are Supreme Plus, that's going to be a huge damage boost. Let's get in here. So he was using Lily May as a damage dealer. We just take her out. And we are going to do something different here. We are going to put our Harak in here. Does he own Talene is the question right now. He does own Talene. So we have that option. Let's use Talene here and hope she survives a little bit. And then let's go. We actually have units we can defeat here. That's kind of interesting, but I'm not sure they spawn fast enough. He should eat... Yeah, and there he eat her actually. We get a nice buff. Actually doing a ton of damage. We will compare with Lily May in a second. I will do the same fight, same team, with the Talene in there. And I just want to see how Lily May will do in comparison. He looks absolutely disgusting over there, like an absolute machine, I have to say. I wonder if he's buffed with that. Or was it just the non-summoned units? I don't quite remember. He has a ton of buffs under his name at least. We see some life drain. We see some buffs getting lowered there. And we are 25 billion damage. Let's see if he was out-damaging Odie. He was by far not out-damaging Odie. So that he definitely got defeated. I mean, so far not too impressive. But we then have to see... Like the Mythic Plus is a super huge damage boost. The Supreme Plus does seem indeed also to be a super huge damage boost. I'm pretty confident if we just take him out, put Lily May in there, do a quick skip towards the end of the battle, which we can do by the way, skip button. I'm pretty sure Lily May will have done more damage than him. By a whole lot. Okay, that is madness. But I really think, and I'll be honest with you, I think he's only really good once we have the Supreme Plus on him, once we have him maybe at +10 or +15. I think that is where he will really shine. So he's a hero probably who's good at low investment and who will shine a lot more when you put high investment on him. So that is something to keep in mind. Yeah. Pretty cool hero nonetheless. This wasn't supposed to be more than a little bit of a teaser for his Legendary Plus. If you want to see the power of this Mythic Plus or Supreme Plus, we'll do that in 2 days on my account with a very nice live stream where you will get to see every single ability. And just as for Hodgkin, there will be a video summoning up all the, or summarizing all of these things we found during the live stream a day later probably. So, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to this channel to get more news about all of the new heroes. And with that, I wish you a great day. We'll see us in the next one.